Huh?
Good morning, P-Tank family. This is PCHS's administrative team. I'm Javonda Crett, proud principal of Pasquotank County High School. Today I have Juan Castillo, one of my awesome APs, and Leah Lane, my super AP. Woo! All right. Hope that you all are well this morning. Again, please make sure you practice the three W's. Wait at least 6 feet apart, wear your mask, and wash your hands frequently and sanitize your hands. Students that are coming in today, please make sure you complete the health screening form. Um, and today, our show is dedicated to a couple of different things. One, of course, we're going to celebrate PCHS, but also we're going to talk extensively about exams. All right. I think I'm ready for the presentation, Mr. Castillo.
All right. You there?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't see it yet. I'm sorry. I thought you asked if I was here. I'm like,
Um,
yes, I'm here.
oh, you know what?
I'm gonna sign up.
There it goes. There it goes. I was started moving and I forgot. There it goes.
No worries. Thank you so much. So, this is a look at our week. Just like always, it's kind of jam packed. We are starting our 12 days of Christmas celebration with our students and our staff. So make sure you check that out. I do not have time to review all of those things for this week. At the top of the presentation, where it says Community Panther Pride, that is a link and it will take you to the actual Community Panther Pride. And then all throughout there are links to different things. If you click on that little TV screen down there, there's a video that I made last night explaining the week. And one of the major things that I do want to take just a minute or so to talk about is our senior celebration on Friday. It is a drive-in movie theater to view the movie Elf. We're going to have two different showings. The first one starts at 6 o'clock, and from 6 o'clock to 6:30, DJ Cool Clee is going to be on the ones and twos playing music. We're going to be doing some giveaways based on donations that we have during the week. And seniors, the only way you can be in that giveaway is if you complete the PCHS Senior Law of Post-Secondary Information. And I sent that out again earlier this morning. The second showing will begin at 8:30, and again from 8:30 until 9 o'clock. DJ Cool Clee is going to be on the ones and twos. We're going to give away prizes. Um, the point is so that all the seniors and their families can get in for free. And so I need everybody out there to help us and sponsor at least one senior. If you do that, that is $11. Um, we'll take payments on Payments K-12. You can find that on our ECPPS website. If you want to sponsor four seniors, then we would ask that you put $44 up there in the amount, and in the memo, put four seniors. Seniors, you have until Wednesday to sign up. Again, that is also on the Panther Pride. You have to tell us your name, what grade you're in, who's in your household, because another important part is we have very strict COVID regulations. You are not going to be able to, you and your five best friends, get in the car together and then come to view this. It cannot be that way because only you and your family, people in your immediate household, will be able to come and view. It is not possible, again, for you to get your best friend in Camden or wherever. It has to be only folks in the household. And that's because of the COVID situation and what is going on. But even with just your family and your friends close by in other cars, we can have a good time and we can celebrate. And so make sure that you sign up. After Wednesday, starting on Thursday, I will open it up to the remainder students in the school. That means 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. And that cost will be $10 per car. But same situation, one student and their family, one vehicle for $10. And you have to make sure again that you follow all the guidelines, and all the guidelines are written right in there. So super excited about it. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to celebrate and see Elf. And I know I took a little bit of time. Actually, I'll make another video solely for that a little bit later on today and then send it out.
Also, Ms. Crush, before I know we have the senior, but also Thursday evening, we have a Title One. I want to make
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you. I was so excited about ELF. I forgot about that. So yes, really important Title I meeting on Thursday. It is for parents and students. And again, we're discussing two important um, pieces of information, exams and our semester for next year. Okay. And so again, we'll share information and then we'll have a Q&A at the very, very end. And that will be at 6:30. And again, the link is on the Community Panther Pride.
All right. Move on to the next.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
All right, just remember our social emotional focus this month is self awareness. And so, if we know our thoughts, we understand our ego, feelings, knowledge, behaviors, strengths and weaknesses, drives, experiences, and skills, and we develop those relationships and work on our communication, that's what helps us to be more self aware. Mr. Castillo?
All right.
All right. Being self aware is not the absence of mistakes, but the ability to learn and correct them. And that's Daniel Chaldiak. I always pronounce that wrong. We want to give a big congratulations to one of our CTE teachers. We will now refer to her as Dr. Bazemore. Ms. Bazemore got her doctorate degree of philosophy of education with a specialization in curriculum and instruction. We are super proud of you, Dr. Bazemore. Congratulations. Woo, that's
All right. Woo!
I'm sorry, mine was a little weird, but congratulations, Dr. Bazemore. That's amazing. Very proud of you. All right, just a reminder about our counselors corner. That is our Pasquotank County High School newsletter. Talks about how to apply for college, talks about applying for scholarships, completing the FAFSA, all those things. So make sure you check that out. I think last time I looked, we were at about 369 people that have visited. And so we'll have a new one every month. But take a look at it for this month. There's still a lot of events and things left, scholarships to apply for.
Yeah. Our goal is to have it ready by the time we head on out for Christmas
Sounds
break.
great. Perfect. All right. And then we are still sitting at 477,000. Remember, our goal is 1.5 million. That's almost 1/3 of the way. Honestly, seniors, you have not filled that form out since November 17th. I sent it out again this morning, and I want to see that number jump as we go into next week. All right. I think we're about ready to talk about testing. Miss Lane,
Yeah.
this part is for you. And then, of course, we'll switch off with you and help you answer any questions. I'll also try to make sure I focus on the teacher exam part. And you can kind of focus on the CTE and the EOC exams.
Okay. So we've got a week of exams coming up. It'll start on December the 15th and run through December the 21st. The exams that we're going to have here at the school are our state exams. And those state exams are the CTE post assessments for just these classes: Animal Science 2, Small Animal, Business Management 1, Food and Nutrition 1 and 2, and Principles of Business and Finance. Those are the CTE post assessments. And then we'll also have EOCs for biology honors, English 2 honors, Math 1, and Math 3.
Ms. Lane, that would also be honors math 3 if we have it, but maybe we don't. Maybe that's why you didn't put it in.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we have a Math 3 honors this semester.
All righty. Well, we can switch to the next slide. We're going to we're going to be testing here at the school. And just so you know, the exam schedule is pretty simple. That first day of testing is a Tuesday. We'll have first bell EOCs and CTEs in the morning. And then your teachers will have, and that'll be at the school. In the afternoon, starting at 1 o'clock, your teachers for first block will have teacher-made exams. Those will be remote. You'll do those at home. Day 2, which is Wednesday, December the 16th, will be second block EOCs and CTEs at 8:30 in the morning here on campus. And then in the afternoon, beginning at 1 o'clock, second bell teacher-made exams. Your teachers will let you know where you need to go to take those tests, probably through Canvas or NC, SchoolNet, one of those different platforms. Day 3 is Thursday, December the 17th, EOCs and CTEs in the morning, remote in the afternoon for third block teacher-made exams. And then Friday, we'll have fourth bell EOCs, CTEs at 8:30 in the morning, and fourth bell teacher-made exams in the afternoon beginning at 1 o'clock. Monday, December the 21st, will be reserved for makeups. I'll try to sprinkle in as many makeups during the week before the 21st as I possibly can. If I can get you in to take that test here at the school for a CTE or EOC, I'd be happy to make it work for you. I'll be willing to do almost anything to have that happen.
All right. Go ahead to the next slide.
Sure. All right, so lots of people have great questions, and we've got a list of all of our frequently asked questions that I think it is on the Panther Pride, correct, Ms. Crutch?
I did not put that on the Panther Pride, but I will add it.
Okay, so definitely talk to your teachers to find out what's going on for your class and your schedule specifically, but some of those big general questions we've got posted on our frequently asked questions page. And the first one that we're going to talk about today is, will ECPPS receive a testing waiver for the 2020-2021 school year? And the answer to that question is no, unfortunately not at this time. We're required by state and federal law to have these end of grade assessments, the state tests, what we call them. And at this point in time, today, we have not received a waiver, nor do we think we're going to get one until after the beginning of the next year, if it comes at all. And so we're proceeding with the understanding that this is something that we have to do, and that we're going to do it to the best of our ability in the safest, most expedient manner possible.
All right.
All right.
Next slide.
Next slide. Can the EOC CTE exams be taken at home? And again, the answer is no. Part of the requirements for those tests are that they're given in a secure environment. At home, shocking as this may be, is not considered a secure testing environment. So we have to ask students to come in to take those tests. And we'll have special things put in place to make sure it's secure, just like always. You know, all those different rules that drive us all crazy, like no cell phones or electronic devices. We have to make it as secure so that our grades are valid. We want the scores to be valid. I like that ringtone.
I know. That's all when you have your phone connected to.
All right. Will bus transportation be provided for EOC and CTE testing? The answer to that is yes. If you need a ride to school, we will be sending out yellow buses to pick students up if they need it. The thing about the yellow buses is it's going to pick you up before you have to arrive on campus by 8:15. So it's going to be an early ride. And then once you get here, we have to wait for the entire testing session to be finished before our yellow bus will take you home, probably around 12:30. Some of the tests are typically done a lot quicker than that. And so if you are a car driver, it might be beneficial, because Ms. Crutch has been so kind to let us dismiss students when their testing room is finished. So if everyone in your room is finished, then we'll be able to dismiss you as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, if you're on the bus, you'll have to stay until your ride home. So kind of keep that in mind as you're planning for those days. Oh, by the way, your teacher should be asking you and filling out a form for me so that I know what to tell the bus garage of who's going to be riding the bus and who's not. So if you're not sure, check in with your parents, Find out, let your teacher know as soon as possible. I want to turn that information in today, if at all possible.
Absolutely.
What is PCHS doing to make these tests less stressful and safe for everything? Lots of things. We've got a plan. We've got a plan in place on how students arrive. We're going to be doing health screenings as soon as students get here and temperature checks to make sure everyone is feeling good. If you're not able to come because of a fever or something along those lines, we'll make special arrangements with you so that you can take your test when you feel or your family feels it's best for you. We're also going to have very small testing groups, 11 students or less. Some of these groups are as small as 6, some of them as small as 5. And that's only because we want it to be so that there's as much social distancing in the classroom as possible. Also, Ms. Crutch has bought individual plexiglass screens for each of the desks. So not only will you have a spread out testing room, but you'll also have an additional shield as a form of protection. The folks who are logging in will use hand sanitizer, will use hand washing, good health and hygiene before, during, and after each of the tests. And then, of course, every student and every staff member will wear their mask the entire time that they're on campus in order to prevent, COVID-19 spread that way. Am I leaving anything out, Mr. Castillo, Ms. Crutch, that you can think of?
I think the other things will be addressed a little bit later on. So no, I think you hit it right on the head so far.
All righty.
Okay, very good. I'll try to write some of those on our chat here. All right.
It sounds like there are a lot of protections in place, but I'm still concerned about safety. What other options are available? Okay, so that's a really great question, and one that I want to really emphasize. Our whole point of doing this, we know this is stressful. We know it makes everyone feel a little uncomfortable, but we're willing to set up very small groups and individual times if we need to make sure that you get what you need as an individual. In addition, if we can't get you to test before Christmas break, we've got a week after Christmas break at the end of January that we're willing to do makeup exams. That's testing outside of our window, and we've gotten permission from the district in order to do that. On your report card, if you do choose to do that, which is up to you, you'll receive an incomplete until your testing is done and we get your scores back. So just kind of keep that in mind. Also, if you choose to do that, you may not be, and I'm not trying to be negative about it, but for purposes of registration and things like that, there may be some holdups because if you're in a prerequisite class for a second semester course, you may have to do some other assignment in the meantime. Did I forget anything on that one?
No.
I don't think so.
Because I forget something quick.
We got
All right,
you back.
let's see. Next one.
All right. What will my students do if they do not come on campus to take the exam? Okay, very good question. So the answer is they'll still have an asynchronous assignment that they'll have to complete. That assignment is what we'll use in order to determine program placement for next semester. It will not be a replacement to their exam. It will not even go on their report card, but they'll still need to do that so that we can use that information to see if they've mastered the course for program planning.
Perfect.
Very well. Good. And next thing. Oh,
Okay, so we can hold right there. So Ms. Lane, thank you so much for explaining all those things for the CTE post assessments and for EOCs. And so just remember, when you're thinking about teacher-made exams, everything is pretty much the opposite of what Ms. Lane just said. Teacher-made exams are in the afternoon. EOCs and CTE exams are in the morning. EOCs and CTE exams are on campus. Teacher-made exams are online or remote or virtual. And so keep those in mind. all exams are 25% of your grade, and teacher-made exams, there is a possibility that you can be exempt, but the criteria is very strict. You have to have an A as the final grade with 3 or less absences, or a B as the final grade and 2 or less absences. And your teachers will let you know if you are exempt or not.
Ms. Cratch, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but can I ask a clarifying question just for
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So when you say absences, is that excused absences or all absences?
All absences. You can't have more than 3 absences and have an A, and you can't have more than 2 absences and have a B. It doesn't matter if they're excused or unexcused. All right. So hopefully that gave you some information. We will share this out a little bit later on. The video that you see, I don't think you can click on it, Mr. Castillo, but we had our DECA members do competition last week, and we have many, many members who placed. And so we're going to place this on our website. We're going to put this on Facebook so that you can view it. And we're very, very proud of the DECA club, Miss Keita, and all the students. And we'll make sure we post the students' names as well. The video is about 3 minutes, so we don't have time to show it to you today, but just wanted to let you know that we're going to share.
That's awesome. Awesome. Very proud of it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. I think that's it for today.
Just one last quick thing. Let me go ahead and remove this here. For any staff member watching, remember today does begin the admin on a shelf, so pay attention around the halls. And then this doesn't count what I'm about to show you, but you will see some of these for those of you folks at home working. Whenever we're in a meeting or anything that's kind of broadcasted, if you see one of these, you need to email us. Let us know where you see it so you can come and retrieve your little prize. So this begins the 12 days of Christmas for us here at school.
All right.
So, before I begin, because I can't be the only one. So that's Miss Clutch, and that is Miss Lane. So.
All right. Mr. Castillo, we didn't have any questions today.
No, actually, just Vanessa said a person said good morning, Mr. Lee. Says thank you for letting us know when the students are finished testing, when the testing time comes. So that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, good morning to Mr. Lee and to Miss Person. All right. We appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful, safe day.